Sorry I'm late, boys. Sorry I'm late. The minecart contraption I had set up to get me over here on the nether roof is, well, currently not functional. Apologies for my delay. I mean, it's fine. I didn't have anything going on today. Somehow you never do. Gentlemen, I'm glad you could meet me here on such short notice. Especially you, Hardcore Vi. I edited that last video. It was, rough. Yeah, the wound is still pretty fresh. Don't rub it in. What are we here for, Editor Vi? We have a rare opportunity to roast the crap out of Astral Vi, and I believe it requires immediate attention. You do know how to make me feel better. I do what I can. So you know the video where Astral Vi made that whole, poem about his building wand? It was the outro to episode 6 of the series. Is that the one that didn't get any views? I don't really remember what happened. Why do you bring it up, Editor Vi? Please, call me Eddie. Right, I forgot we were doing acronyms now. It helps the viewer keep track of who's who. Speaking of which, Vi the second channel. What? Oh, I'm paying attention. Were you even there for this video? Why is the VODs channel guy here? I was invited. The only reason I wasn't last time is because I wasn't uploading the VODs fast enough. Also, we had to replace the other guy. Well, don't bring him up. Whatever. We're getting off topic and we're definitely confusing the viewer. This episode, it was the one where I made you call him and tell him not to do the cringy poetry BS anymore. It was so hard to watch. You have to know what I'm talking about. Oh, so you admit it. You were in cahoots to force me to make that stupid phone call. I mean, obviously. You might be founder, but who's in charge here? It's me, right? If you have to ask. All that aside, it's been 4 episodes and he hasn't even brought up the building wand. What? Are you kidding me? He did all of that cinematic work. He made that stupid Shakespearean montage and simply forgot about Epiphany? Are you saying Epiphany? Who is Epiphany? You don't know who Epiphany? Wait, no, I get it now. He's here for exposition. I mean, that's not like the only reason I'm here. I do things. Uh-huh. Sure. He named the building wand and he wrote a whole love poem you don't want to know. And this video is still up on the channel right now. Dude, check the self-promo. We don't want the viewer to click away from this video and go back to the other one. No more speaking lines for you. Wait, what? You know, Eddie, sometimes you scare me. Honestly, the process for making this whole intro is a super difficult and time-consuming process, so cutting him out actually makes my life way easier. You know what we gotta do? Oh, I'm way ahead of you. Can we download a gun mod first, or is that just a little too over the top? Chill out, Al Capone. I was thinking we could make a weird meta intro for his next video. I'm not gonna kill him. I just wanted to throw him off. Yeah, no, we're on the same page. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, Eddie? Mm-hmm. One last thing. No chance it gets, deleted in this episode, right? I'm not sure what you mean. The building wand. You know he did that thing where he left it out in unloaded chunks for the update? We're not gonna, make fun of him in this episode and then he, also loses the building wand. Right? Ooh. If it did happen, the viewer should subscribe, though. Oh, without a doubt. To help him feel better? 100%. Yeah, you should subscribe to help him feel better. Definitely do that. This isn't foreshadowing. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Welcome back, ladies, and gentlemen, to Create Astral. How'd you guys like the intro? My buddy Editor Vi said he was going to do it for me this week since I got so much going on. He's such a cool guy. It's been a minute, and there's a long list of reasons for why it's been a minute. But number 1 on that list of reasons is that sometimes my chunks are just resetting. It's happened in the past. I suspect because of too much NBT data in the chunk, and that was weird. But this time it happened with something even weirder. It was just the road. Just the road. Obviously this one was easy enough to fix, but last time the chunk that reset was, well, you know the one. It was the one from last episode, where we built the farm. So it looks like the chunk reset. The very important farm that I've been working toward for months now. I tried to restore my most recent backup. Luckily, I have this building saved in a schematic, but I think that all the work that I did here in the farm is just kind of gone. God, luckily my go-kart was out here, outside the build. Can you imagine if I left that inside? I'm going to fix all this, and I'll be back, I guess, whenever I'm done. So yeah, I got the building back in place, so at least the area around is correct again. Pretend this is replay mod footage, because my file's corrupted. I'm having fun. This is fun. While I do not have replay mod footage of me building, or rather rebuilding, most of the farm, I did decide to go ahead and make some edits to how we put this thing together. I suspect when we do overload the NBT data, it has something to do with the drawer networks. I've had issues with the drawer networks in the past with other mod packs, and this just kind of makes me think it's really along those same lines. So essentially what I did here is I separated the drawer networks out into separate things. We have the sponge processing on the one side, and then we have the kelp being sent through these drawer trims like an item pipe over from where we're processing clay. I reran all the drawer trims so we shouldn't have any crisscrossing logistics. All right, and that is everything put back together. We fixed the coral farm, we fixed the sponge processing, and we also put back the glow ink sac farm. Although it looks like I'm missing stuff over here. Are we out of kelp? Oh, we are out of kelp. I'm gonna break and replace that. Yep, that's what I figured. These drawer networks, I think if they just cross chunk borders, they probably have a little bit of an issue reconnecting once the server restarts. Not the biggest deal in the world. It's pretty easy to just break and replace them, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass that I have to maintain it. But yeah, all things considered, not too bad. I mean, honestly, that was probably a little bit too much work to put into this, but yeah, I'm glad we got it all fixed back up. Let's just cross our fingers and hope it doesn't happen again. Issues with chunks resetting aside, we've got a lot to do today. I think what we do next is we get started on the next skyscraper. Guys, I'm way too excited about this. Now, it's going to take a little bit of movie magic to make sure that you guys can't see the end result whenever I spin up this schematic here. Wow, Vi, you've been having a lot of game sound issues. Are you going to get it fixed soon? Would you rather they were fixed, or would you rather I ad-lib all the sounds vocally? But essentially what we need is a materials list, and yeah, it's going to be a big one. So let's grab out a schematic. Let's grab out a schematic table. I might need to go, actually, you know what? I'm going to go back into the build world and make sure this is the right schematic. I'm back. Guys, the schematic is massive. It's freaking massive. I think that as soon as I open it up, it's gonna lag the world. Let's get this thing loaded up. I made a new schematic because, you know, obviously. Also, don't pay attention to any of these schematic names. We're loading it up. It's happening. It's going to take a while because, again, the schematic is absolutely massive. And no, don't worry. We're not using the schematic cannon this time. I'm just using this for as a materials list. But I'm actually like so stoked for y'all to see this. It's going to be really cool. I like it a lot. For some reason, my copper textures are working again, but not the chests. What? What is happening? I'm so confused. Is this done? It's done. All right, here we go. Oh, I can't even get it all in frame because I need to be looking at a block in order to see how big. Look at this thing. Look at it. Look at the outline. The outline alone. All right, Editor Vi, blur this image. Oh, the lag. I'm getting like 1 frame per second right now. Oh, this is absolutely bonkers. Okay, I think I have found the location. Oh, thank God. My frames are back. Whew. And now we can send this through our schematic cannon, and this will give us our materials list. And the materials list for this, I'm assuming, is going to be insane. Yeah, 34 pages. So 34 pages. Oh, boy. Now, the big one, the big scary one, is the amount of blackstone that I'm going to need. It starts with an E. What's it called? Eroded blackstone. Okay, it's actually, you know what? That's only 70 stacks. That's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. 414 end rods. It's now doable. Let's freaking go. Because, like, whoa. That was weird. Don't do that again. Scary. Okay, but yeah, the acacia wood's perfectly doable. A little bit of dark prismarine. Quite a bit of deep slate. 14 stacks is not terrible, but, you know. A couple Desh sliding doors. I don't even know. How do I make those? Why does it keep doing that? Is it because I'm in the stupid clipboard UI? Does the UI for the clipboard crash me? Because if that's the case, this is going to be really annoying to gather these materials. But you know what else we're going to need to do? We're going to need to age all of this copper, and I'm pretty sure there's no automated way to do that. I'm like 80% sure. We just have to do that the vanilla way, which is crazy. Like, come on, modded Minecraft. Does nobody build with copper? Like, I feel like I'm being punked. Also, how do I get the tiles? Wait, you can oxidize it in a stone cutter? What? Oh, that's insane. Okay, that's crazy. Good evening. Earlier this evening, I made some statements regarding the modded Minecraft community and their lack of oxidized copper production capabilities. Not only were these statements harmful, they were incorrect. I'm aware my actions have caused harm, but anyway, here's Wonderwall. That's how YouTubers do their apology videos, right? You don't actually apologize and then you just play something on the ukulele. Oh, frick, I forgot I used beacons in this build. Yeah, it's gonna crash me every time I do that. I'm not gonna be able to use this schematic. I wonder if I could probably just load the create schematic up in Lightmatica, and then I don't have to worry about it. Okay, cool. So now I have a Lightmatica schematic, which is gonna be a lot better. Also for lag, because the create schematics are absolutely insane. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn off the rendering. Still no game sounds, you say? Well, time for some ad-lib game sounds. Door opening sound. Entering water sound. Step, 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 step. And currently I have no power because I'm overstressed. Sure, that makes sense. Jump. It's because I freaking relogged. Alright, it is time to officially start gathering materials, and first stop is going to be Mars. I like to gather some backup essentials for whenever I venture out into the final frontier. Did you guys know that you can make enchanted golden apples in a chemical reactor? That's kind of crazy, right? And before I technically head out toward Mars, I kind of want to take my go-kart and storage situation, and I want to kind of give it an overhaul. But I think we could definitely upgrade these chests a little bit. I also don't think I need the decoration blocks in here, at least not some of them. Or better yet, let's just turn this sideways and then we can use the storage room to store the materials for the build. And then he moved items for the next hour and a half. So much for going to Mars. Oh wait, are we actually going to Mars now? Oh, we're actually going to Mars now. My bad. This machine doesn't normally have sounds, but enjoy this. Ka-chunk. Jump, 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 jump. Click. Yoink. Shulker opening sound. Shulker opening sound. Psh. Jump. Jump. Psh. And off to Mars we don't go. I don't have my tunnel bore. Jump. Jump. There jump, she jump, is. Jump, she's jump, so beautiful. Jump. Chest opening sound. Chest opening. Chest opening. Chest opening sound. Chest opening sound. Wait. Bruh. Okay. Well, how many stacks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 22, 23, 24 stacks. So 34 stacks of blackstone. Oh, I need total 70 stacks. So, you know, there's more. I need more. But like, holy heck, I had so much more than I thought I'd. What the? And if you aren't acquainted with my my tunnel bore, we made this over on stream. This was a while back. We haven't had a reason to use it in like a really good long while, but this thing is absolutely massive. I actually don't remember the full scale of it. Whenever I come over here and I flick this lever, I just, you know, it's absolutely huge. Wait, Glacio. I have access to Glacio now? So I don't know if I'm supposed to have access to Glacio? I assume it's like Glacier. I don't know. We're going to go to Mars. We'll check that place out another time. And then I pretty much free fall through this sequence here. Like, I don't know. I never break for this part. Like, I guess a little bit at the end, but like, nice. I'm sorry, what? It's the most resilient tomatoes I've ever seen. Step. Splash. What? You can't play Shimmer? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't see any Blackstone, if I'm honest. Oh, pockets of Blackstone. Apparently it's biome dependent. Minecraft Plains. Sure. Infernal Venus Barrens. Why not? Alright, y'all, I genuinely don't know what's going on with this mod pack. I just relogged, and apparently whenever my shimmer bucket got deleted, it gave me permanent night vision on accident, and relogging broke that. So now I can't say anything. I mean, I've got a good amount of Blackstone, but yeah, not enough. Like, I've got, I guess this one's like mostly full of this. I can use shaders when I'm on other planets because, you know, I don't have any machines lagging the crap out of my world, so I actually have like a decent FPS, but yeah, it's not really an option whenever I do pretty much anything else. And the sun comes up. Oh, dude, they've got ancient debris. Okay, update. Freaking wither skeletons just spawn. Oh, wait, don't they spawn on the moon too? Yo, wither skeletons drop wither roses? What? Alright, listening back to the actual game sounds for rocket taking off. I didn't do that bad of a job. I did pretty good. Maybe there was a little bit more fart sounds, but not bad. And at the time, I saw this new tag for moon debris. That's a completely new biome to me. New planet. Never heard of it before. Never seen anything about it. Didn't really look that far into it. And I thought I might have accidentally clicked moon debris, but I didn't. I clicked Earth orbit. I was so confused. I knew something was wrong the moment I got the "we need to go deeper" achievement. Okay. What just happened? What the hell? Oh, that's good. It wasn't exactly a warm welcome. What did I select? I selected Earth, didn't I? What the hell is happening? Jesus. Endstone. What the? The gravity is low, though. What is this? Wasteland stone, ruined bricks, ruined device. What the hell? Whoa! What did I just pick up? Moonset crystal? Okay, I know rubble is useful, so I'm taking it. That's coarse fruit. That's coarse fruit. There's purple flames over there. I'm a little bit scared by that. Is this supposed to happen the first time you come back from the moon or something? Moon debris? Did I accidentally go to the moon debris field instead of home? Oh, this looks like sacrificial. I just want to go home. I don't have a launch pad though. Void touched zombie. Ooh, could have been bad. I wonder if I use the scorched obsidian to generate a portal back. That could be a thing. That looks an awful lot like the void, which is scary. I'm going back up. Oh yeah, but not before I grab this. Why Why is everything here trying to kill me? No. That's terrible. Well, I fear that I've broken my game. Oh, that looks like a portal. What is that? That's glowstone in a portal shape. Is this like... Wait a minute. Is this like the Aether, but like not? Soul Sand Valley. Soul Sand Valley, my ass. I mean, I definitely don't have water. All I got is lava.
Are you sure about that?
Is this just lore? Why is there so much lore? How do I get out? How do I go home? Okay, we might have to peek into the quest book really quick. Because I'm so lost. Nothing. Guys, I'm lost and confused, and I don't know how to get home, and I'm pretty sure I broke my mod pack, and I don't even think I'm supposed to be here. But I'm here. Although this does bridge the gap between a lot of the things that I said had holes, like in the pack, like not being able to get end stone and stuff like that, like ruined pipe. So Yitter is a piping mod? What is that? That's a thing.
Behold, the suspicious pressure plate.
Step on it! Oh, frick, oh, frick, oh, frick, oh, frick, oh, frick. There's a lot of stuff on fire up there. There's a bed. War pigs. I'm in a bastion remnant. Pretty sure that would kill me. This is an example of having great instincts, but being really stupid anyway. Don't be really stupid anyway. Yeah. Oh boy. I was correct. Okay, well, I kind of wanted to get up there. From here, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I got really confused and more than a little discouraged, and I decided to make an entirely new series. So I took about a week break from this world. I decided to just reinstall a completely new client and just make sure that the mod pack, at least on my client side, was correct, because something was clearly up. As much as I completely despise this solution, I was pretty much soft locked in the game. I don't know of a way that I could have gotten off the moon debris without, like, doing something with commands. I don't know if this is intended in the pack, but clearly something is not right, or I've missed something big. So we decided to go ahead and give myself a launch pad. Frick, dude, this sucks. I don't know, whatever. Holy sh! And as much as I hated giving myself the launch pad, I hated this next part even more. Because you can assume that the rocket, whenever it smashes into a bunch of obsidian, it definitely does not survive the blast. And I quadruple checked that I clicked Earth this time around. And what a journey that was. That was insane. Oh yeah, look at this. I got a completely new instance, and all my copper textures are working again. It's freaking awesome. Also, look at how this backpack thing, like, phases through your head. That's weird. I've been doing a bit of material gathering. I am prepping for the next big build over here, and I've done a lot. I think I officially just barely have enough blackstone to complete the build. I was gonna try and set up a farm for it, but I don't know if you've seen the recipe book for the friggin' blackstone in this pack now, but it is bonkers. Let's just take a look real quick. So yeah, you can crush it using mercury cobble, or you can crush mercury cobble. So yeah, you can crush mercury cobblestone in order to make blackstone, but it's only 20% chance, and I'd have to have absolute tons of this. I'm not on mercury yet. So then the other option would be to superheat cobblestone. And blaze cake is made with metabolic broth, and whatever the hell that is. I can't even pronounce that. And Endermush and whatever the hell that is. Like, what is all of this stuff? I have no idea. So we have to do a ton of work before I can automate Blackstone, truly. I'm pretty sure the blaze cake base can make blaze cakes, but you have to use Hellfire, and Hellfire is made from a distillation chamber, which I guess I have access to, but I have to make refining agent, which is made with shimmer dust, nitrogen, and biofuel. I have biofuel in pretty good quantities. I just have to fix my biofuel farm. And then nitrogen, I don't know, how do you get nitrogen? This is like the most insane crap. Permafrost? The heck is permafrost? Oh, glaciostone. Sure. Anyway, we're going to focus on the build for today, and I'm not going to focus on automation because I've been doing so much automation lately. It's been kind of insane. How much does that put us up to? 2581. We've got a pretty good amount of science terracotta now, which is nice. And I believe for my material list, I have 2894 is what I need. Damn, we're a little shy. Oh, having digital storage is so nice. What do we have to? 3,000. We've got enough. Here's all the blackstone that I have. I have 8,900 blackstone in there. And I've also resolved. Oh my god, my stupid pants texture broke, whatever. I've resolved to build this vanilla style. No block placing assistance, no schematic cannon. I'm gonna do it the vanilla way. You might think, that's a really stupid idea. That's gonna take you forever and ever and ever. But I have missed vanilla building. I did my little vanilla series where I did my like Matica stuff, and I don't use Easy Place. I want to be really clear about that. I think Easy Place is really cheap. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say really cheap. I'm not downplaying your favorite creators, guys. I think it fundamentally changes the way you would build a structure, right? I don't know if you know anything about the Lightmatica mod, but yeah, it allows you to place blocks midair, and as long as you are holding the block in your inventory, you just walk along the line of the schematic, and then you just hold down right click and it just places it for you. I think that, again, it fundamentally changes the way you would build stuff, so I'm not going to use it. I am going to use a Lightmatica schematic because I did build this thing in the creative world, but that's what I've resolved to do, and you saw the list. Look at this thing. That is 4,400 Blackstone, 2,800 Cyan Terracotta, 2,400 light stained glass, 1,700 shingle slabs, 1,700 lime concrete, 1,300 crimson slabs. Yeah, we need a lot of stuff. So I say we go get it all. Let's montage. That is all of the lime concrete, all of the white glass, all the light gray glass. That's not enough. Come on. Oh, look. A half a meter of water saved my life. Medium cast mold? Well, that didn't work. Ow, ow! do I need? Oh, so many. Oh, I made way too many. Crap. That's less than 128. That is not enough. I think I have some strophar in here. Oh, dude, I do. I forgot I gathered all this stuff. I was planning on doing a completely different build with these blocks. I ended up scrapping it, so now I just have all these blocks for nothing. Oh no, I had so many iron pillars down here. Pain. Oh, so much pain. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I have an iron farm. It's cool. It's cool. And guys, when I tell you that I had another 10 minutes of edited down montage footage of me just crafting stuff, I'm not lying. It was insane. Also, you might be wondering to yourself, Vi, how did you get the honeycomb? It doesn't make any sense. You don't have any bees except for that one guy who's on a lead way off to the side, but he doesn't have a bee nest or anything. Yeah, no, I actually had to fly off into the west to find myself a beehive. Bees spotted. Did you know that if you put a partial block in front of a beehive, a bee can fly into it, but it can't fly back out? Minecraft knowledge with Vi. And I probably would have cut the footage entirely, except we brought home some new friends. Come with me, my little canary. Oh my god. The dogs, they have the goggles again. My textures aren't broken anymore. Oh, you guys gotta come home with me. Just a little bit farther. Is that a bear? Oh yeah, that's a bear. All right. I've been working toward this point for like literally a week, and as you can see, well, my inventory at least, I've changed some things. I went ahead and enchanted a thing, and then I did a bunch of other stuff, which I have some footage of, but like a lot of the time I wasn't speaking because, you know, I was busy doing other stuff, and I was just kind of doing this stuff in the background. But yeah, I think I'm finally to the point. To where we can start on the skyscraper. It's going to be magnificent. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be gorgeous. And I'm so excited. It is rather unfortunate that I don't have my building one to do this skyscraper, but I'll be okay. I'll survive. I'm going to get all the materials down here, I think. We're going to take a quick walkthrough of everything that we have. And I think actually there might be a couple more materials that I kind of still need. Namely beacons. I don't have any beacons. Hopefully I've edited the materials montage into something beautiful and extraordinary and something you love to see. Hopefully it's not all corrupted and stuff because I've had a lot of issues. But yeah, we have materials. We have lots of materials, and we have this. This is going to be Go-Kart 2.0. I think. I don't know. This is essentially, I'm not really going to need my whole go-kart whenever I'm, you know, up on the tower building stuff, but I will need to be able to restock materials. And I figured a smart way to do that, you know how much I love Oh, I'm in a water stream. You know how much I love toolboxes and how they automatically refill your hand and stuff. This is freaking ideal is what it is. I can have like 4 inventory slots set up with different materials, and they will automatically refill from toolboxes so long as I have it within range. So essentially all I really got to do is just pick this up and move. And that's God. I love this system. If you are a YouTuber, if you are a person who plays, Create mod, and you're not doing something like this, I so highly recommend this, especially if you're doing something big like this. But look at all these materials. I don't know why that one's empty, but look at this. Look at the copper. There's all the black blocks. Here's a bunch of, stained glass. Here's a bunch of other blocks, more blocks, these blocks, those blocks. Look at the number of materials we have. Like that one, bad example. You go over there. But yeah, color coding things, super, super convenient. I mean, I am holding an insane amount of materials, and then if I go ahead and load this up, I'm hesitant to put the shulker boxes in here. I don't think it would overload anything, but I don't really like nesting storages. Like, generally, it's just not a very good move. Okay, I probably need to move these, but other than that, like, I think we're close. I just got to make sure we got all the materials we need. I'm gonna do a second wing here on the go-kart. Should I have like another name for this? Because that's the go-kart, I don't want people to be confused. That's like the main storage room, and then this can be like the build cart or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? What should we deem this secondary go-kart? And this stuff I think I'm just going to have stuck in that chest, and then hopefully nesting inventories doesn't like give me a huge issue. I'm hoping we don't have issues. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I was going around collecting different small items we have to grab for the next build thing, and I realized that we were actually full up on ender dust, and then I was like, what do you actually use ender dust for? Just a significantly cheaper shulker shell recipe. I exist in a never-ending cycle of pain. Well, now we're voiding that, so, hopefully we won't fill up too much on that. I don't know, I guess I could just grab a bunch of this. Absolutely hilarious. Oh my god, you guys. Shulker shells are so much cheaper than I thought they were. This is dumb. I mean, it is pretty expensive on purple dye, but like, who cares? I just got a half a stack of shulker shells in like 3 seconds. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna yoink. Now, if I get my hands on some more cables... Close enough. Okay. Am I connected? I'm connected. This is insane. Cool. I'm gonna get back to it. A never-ending cycle of pain. My life is pain. Okay, so I want to be straight up about this. I had a very limited amount of this, the old cherry logs. Essentially, if you don't know anything about this this recipe in the pack, there's just no way to get the old cherry logs or the old cherry saplings renewably. So you have to like go out into the world and find these old cherry logs, and that's the only way to get these right here, these cherry beams. And I had a few on hand, so I could craft a few of these, but it wasn't enough to fill out the requirements that I needed for this build. So I gave myself like a little /give here. I don't even know what the equivalent amount would be. I don't know. I think that this should have some sort of process, but I'm just going to burn those stacks there because there's no way for me to get those. I'll cut those down eventually, and then I'll have, at least a little bit more cherry stuff later on. But yeah, we need to add a recipe for that. And I would wait for the Modpack makers to do it for me, but I have friends that can write recipes, so I'm just gonna have one of them add like a haunting recipe for the old cherry sapling or something like that, so at least I can obtain the logs later on. I'm sure I'm gonna want to use this building block again. I mean, it's literally my color. Like, look at this. This is my color if I've ever seen it. It's beautiful. But yeah, wanted to be straight up about that. Oh, I did have to give myself some materials there, which felt a little bit gross. And I don't know, I just didn't want anybody to like accuse me of cheating or whatever. I don't know. I'm just, if you think that was not equivalent exchange, I guess tell me in the comments, what else I should burn in order to like make that equivalent. I had 24 of these on hand. I crafted them from the old cherry wood that I had already. What, 40? Yeah. So I guess gave myself 40 of them. But yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Water bucket I've got on me. Water wheel I have stowed in here. Yes. And I think that's it. Now, we're at a monumental point at the material gathering of this. I can't even... if I could count up how many hours I actually spent on this, I'm sure it would be insane. Just on the material gathering alone, like, this has been insanely bonkers. And as you can see in my inventory, we've got 6 wither skeleton skulls. I don't know if you guys can count, but 6 wither skeleton skulls does not 9 beacons make. So we're going to have to go and farm up some wither skellies, probably on the moon. I think this is it. This is insane. Like the amount of just small little detail blocks that I've had to gather in such tiny quantities. I have a toolbox full of oxygen tanks, so we have to go grab up that upstairs, and then we can run over to the moon and just farm wither skeletons until I've got like a bajillion skulls. Also, I didn't show this. This chunk reset again. This chunk reset again. It reset again. I fixed it again. I didn't show it. I didn't show it because it was just like, who cares, right? But like, oh my god, guys. It reset again. I'm so scared. I made a backup of the world, and obviously I won't be able to use that backup, but like, I tried to like spin it up in single player, and like, oh my god, it's so messed up. I can't even. I'm scared. I'm scared for what's gonna happen next. And can I just tell you that trying to make anything on the moon with these freaking magma cubes around is just literally hell. It's just the worst experience. Now, essentially what I'm doing here is a modified ENX04 farm for wither skeletons. I just leveled out an entire flat area here. I place wall blocks about 3 blocks apart to keep magma from spawning inside. I go up to the top of the world, which despawns pretty much everything on the surface except for what's inside the box. And then whenever I ender pearl down, they're within my cannot despawn sphere, meaning that I have all of the mob cap right next to me in the wither skeleton farm. Pretty nifty. And check this out. Every time the skeletons disappear, it means I'm going up high enough that I'm despawning everything on the surface, and then they all just spawn right back in. The rates in this thing were actually kind of crazy. I then decided to make it even more efficient by just clearing out all the land around the farm. We got that create mod, baby. We can do that. I started up higher so that I could get all the basalt that's up in the air. And then I did another pass lower down around the farm. And yes, that is me getting my cheeks clapped by magma cubes every 3 seconds the entire time. The keen-eyed among you will notice that I mined my moon portal. I just destroyed my moon portal. My moon portal is gone. Can you not? Okay. It's gone. It is just straight, is gone. And while I might have, I guess technically there's a chance that I still have the moonstone, like the fancy moonstone stuff. Can I just tell you how much of a hellscape this is? What a terrible process. There's a chance that I still have the fancy moonstone stuff. What is it called? Shimmerstone? Yeah, I don't just carry around astral conduit. So yeah, that fell on the ground somewhere and despawned. That is, God, stop it. So the only option that I have is to die and generate a new portal, and I'm just gonna have to grab like a spacesuit in the overworld. And I guess there's really no point in like waiting, right? Like I just need to take off my helmet. That was a silly, stupid thing to do. I kind of don't want the portal to replace any of the drill blocks. I'm gonna die now. Like, what am I doing? That was stupid of me. Be right back. Lag. Oh my goodness, that is laggy. No. No. Okay. This can't keep happening. That's so bad, dude. Okay, well now I can't do anything because I've got to figure out this now. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, I'm doing this as a bit of an update in between clips. I don't plan to record for the next good long while because I had to roll back. a full day of work. And yeah, that was pretty much all the materials we gathered and everything, and all the progress we made on the moon and all of that. And so now we have reset back to the beginning of whenever I was putting all these shulker boxes down out here next to the skyscraper. I'm starting from the beginning practically, and that is just the worst is what it is. I don't know. I fixed a few things, and you bet your sweet butt I have updated the backups to do it every 3 hours now. I am never losing 21 hours of progress again. No, thank you. I'm hoping that doesn't kick me in the butt in the long run, because actually that was the reason that first chunk that reset over there in the Lapis building, that was the reason that one was so bad, is because like I couldn't go back to the latest backup and do that. I don't know. Essentially, Vi's bad at running Minecraft servers. I don't think I'm going to do this in the future. The only reason I did this on a server is because, well, my PC was bad when I started this series. It's gotten better, but I even tried to transfer it over to a single player after having all these issues, and that didn't fly. No, it really just said nah. So I'm gonna go away for a while, and I'm gonna come back with all of the materials. No, I'm not gonna cheat them in. I'm not that guy. I can't be that guy. I don't know why. My brain just hates creative mode. I'm not gonna cheat them in. I'm actually gonna grind for all those materials again. But I'll be back when I'm done. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Okay, see you guys in a few. Oh my god, it's been significantly less hours than last time it took me to put all this together, but it's all back together. We officially have all of the materials that I had the first time around when I was done gathering everything, but we've still got all of our materials here. We've still got all of our materials in here. But I think other than that, this thing's pretty much put together. I think for the sake of sanity, I'm probably gonna like end up doubling these up so that it just doesn't have a massive footprint. And then I will super glue all of that together. There is still the one last thing that I need to get before we can really start. And do I have to get that thing? Technically, no. I could go 2 beacons, and then that would like kind of suit my needs. But I don't like half-assing things, so we're going to the moon. And this is Wither Skeleton Farm 2.0. I will say that this farm looks significantly more fancy than the last one by a long shot. I don't know if you can see that, but that's like all one cohesive like color pattern and everything. It looks pretty good. And I also realized I have Mini HUD installed, which if you don't know what Mini HUD is, it's basically like, it's like something that helps you with like overlays, mob farming essentially. But what I can do with Mini HUD is I can go ahead and set up a rendered sphere, and then if I configure it, I believe I can just move it to me. But then if I go ahead and enable that, we can look out into the world and look at this insanity. Let me turn off my hitboxes for a second. But yeah, if I pop into free cam, it's actually probably a way better view. Yeah, I counted up 128 blocks, and you can see right off to the side over here, there are some spots with some basalt here where we could definitely get rid of these, and that would remove a couple of the spawns outside of the farm. But currently nothing is spawning because we were actually a little bit too high. We got to go down maybe 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. Well, that was 4. Let's just see what that looks like. And that should move it down a couple blocks. Yep, see now that we go down here again, you can see there's a lot more basalt that's actually inside the despawn sphere. Now the entirety of the farm is in the despawn sphere, and if I turn my hitboxes back on, it'll be a little bit easier to see. But look at the amount of freaking wither skeletons we got. And this is basically just using the principles from ENX04. I think I talked about it a little bit before in the other recording. I don't know how much of that recording I'm going to keep now that it's, not a thing anymore, but that's kind of the essentials, is that you just go really high up in the air. Now, I don't have anything to send the wither skeletons to me. I don't really know if moon portals work the same way as nether portals, but it is something that I could potentially look into. I don't really need beacons that bad. I'm mostly just using them for decoration in this build, but yeah, that's kind of it. It's like really cool. I can't believe it's working so well. And the thing to kind of do, I guess, if you were going to replicate this, is to ender pearl down. And that way you're not loading a bunch more blocks that you, like if you climb down, essentially you would have a ton more space that where like mobs could despawn and then respawn back in, and then you'd be spawning in tons and tons of magma cubes. But if you do it this way, they're going to be kind of within the 24 blocks. Maybe. Yeah, if I pop down to here, the wither skeleton should be within 24 blocks, and then I can kind of keep them from despawning. And this thing is going to absolutely rip. How many skulls are we up to? Still 8. I'm sure we'll get some in pretty soon here. Okay, 5%. We gotta go. Even. Don't even. 4%. Oh, run! So long as nothing gets deleted. Okay, it looks like the side of the tower is there. So that's good. Anything else? Anything else I need to worry about? God, I'm so paranoid now. I think now we do a quick relog. I'm gonna log out like right where my stuff is over there. All right, let's do the relog. God, I hope nothing breaks. Okay, I am back and no visible chunks have reset, I think. Oh, it's so scary. I'm like actually anxious to open up Minecraft now. It's like, it's bad, dude. Okay, so I'm gonna go back over to the Wither Skelly farm and I'm just gonna farm skellies for a while and I'll check back in with you whenever I'm done. I only need 27 and I'm at 18. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. All right, I really haven't been recording too long. In fact, I don't think I've used more than one of these. Yeah, I think I've only used the... That was my face. I think I've only used the one. Yeah, that would actually be the first one. So I've literally haven't even been here longer than it takes to use up an entire amount of oxygen inside my normal suit tank. And that will do it. I have the 27 that I need. I'm out of here. I suppose I do still have to go kill some withers. Didn't really think of that. Okay. Do we still have a base? Looks like it. Oh yeah, things are all coming up thy. Alright. Ooh, I probably should have repaired that. Nice. There it is. The last one. Oh look, diamonds. I can't even tell you how ecstatic I am that I am done with the material gathering. This has been weeks of my life, and we've finally done it. And I'll tell you what, after losing all the progress today, I thought that I was gonna be like done and like just kind of take a break for a minute, but I'm really glad that we went ahead and like cooked through, because yeah, we do the build tomorrow. I'm doing the build tomorrow. It's gonna be amazing. Now we go over to where our materials are, we save everything, we do a backup, and then yeah. All right, I've got my glass obsidian. There it is. That's, yeah, 19, and that's 12. Beacons. What? Beacons or beacons? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, it's done. It's done. Everything is finished. Where do I put them? I'm gonna stick them in there with the lodestones. Those are also expensive to craft. All right. I don't know how I'm gonna segue into the next segment, but I'm going to bed. I'll see you dudes in the morning. Whew, nothing's broke, which is a huge sign. Most things aren't. I think it's time for a bit of a time lapse. Bada bing, bada boom, bada zoop, bada bop, bop, pow. But that is where we're going to start. Let's do this. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Mother. And there it is in all of its glory. I hit the wrong thing. I wanted to do like an advertisement sort of thing. Like a lot of the times in these dystopian future movies, I'm thinking like Blade Runner, you know, stuff like that. There's big anime lady in the sky. That is the theme. That is the cyberpunk theme. And so we got a big anime lady in the sky. I actually had like a direct reference image, and I wanted to kind of make this Minecrafty. Like I didn't want it to be like super realistic. Obviously, I don't have enough pixels for that in this, and that's just kind of what I was going for. So this is like a big advertisement, and this with shaders, dude, this thing looks insane. Like look at that. Also, I removed a bunch of the monorail. I got to get rid of this stuff too, but like, oh my god. Actually, I have to get rid of even more of the monorail, because like this is the angle right here, right? Right there, next to the other skyscraper. You can't see that half of it's been removed from the chunks resetting. Like look at the sunset. Oh, that's what we were going for. This is the vibe. This is it. After all that pain and suffering, we persevered, man. Let's freaking go. Oh my god, I see the ships. I see the ships. Epiphany, I'm coming for you. Oh my god. There she is. We're getting our building one back, baby. Son of a bitch.